Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Impoppable here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, I'm going to be doing another 2 Towers Impoppable, another challenge. As you probably know by this point, we have Flame Princess and Ice King 2 Towers Impoppable, so it's kind of cool. I mean, we got Ice and Fire, that's an interesting combination, but we haven't done it yet. I've actually done quite a few 2 Towers Impoppable with Flame Princess. I don't know if I've done many with Ice King. I feel like I probably have, but I'm not positive, so we'll see. We're going to attempt to do this on Giant Skull Impoppable. There are zombie balloons, which kind of suck, as well as faster and stronger balloons. But hopefully that won't make that big of a difference, and for the most part we should be okay. Probably. We'll see. But yeah, so Flame Princess, obviously, pretty powerful tower, very high pierce, homing projectiles, which is awesome. Thankfully, both of these towers actually have, like, natural cam protection. I'm not sure if Ice King can pop lead balloons. I know Flame Princess can. I think some of Ice King's upgrades can, but not all of them. Or attacks, I guess, so I'm not quite sure which, but I believe he can pop some of them, but Flame Princess is probably going to do most of the carrying, which is why, as you probably saw with Ice King's build, there's a fair bit more support stuff like Future Crystal and the Goo Goo Mama Meter and stuff like that. So he does definitely have some more support, but I definitely did give him a fair bit of defense, or not defense, offense as well. And I also gave both of them treasure chest keys simply because, as you can see by my coin count, I don't have 1,000, and I like to have at least 1,000 coins, so if I need to continue, I can. Currently, I can't, so that would kind of suck. But yeah, let's just get into this. Giant Skull Impoppable should be a lot of fun. And hopefully it's going to go pretty well. This is actually a pretty difficult map. I've tried so many challenges on this map and I can never win. And I'm not exactly sure why why that's the case. I think I'm going to go with that spot for Flame Princess. I believe it loops either down, like obviously how it has it this time. I believe it can go up and around the skull, which we might see in a second here. I believe the next round, yes. So it goes up and around the skull like this, and there's another one where it goes like right in between, around this like middle loop you see here. But at least I'm pretty sure that's the case. I know these two are loops. I'm not quite sure what the third one is. Yeah, it's this. I believe this is it. I don't think there's a fourth loop. I believe it goes back to the first one then after this. Homing projectiles definitely going to be helpful on this map. Flame Princess honestly is one of the best towers in this game. It's such a game changer in the beginning of the game when you're first starting out. The difference it makes between having Flame Princess and having Flame Princess and Ice King. Or not, what am I talking about? Not having Flame Princess and then getting Flame Princess. She is only, you do just get her from normal difficulty maps. But they're very difficult maps. The Fire Princess maps, the Fire Queen Kingdom maps in general are very challenging. They're not exactly easy in the slightest. And they cause a lot of issues, especially the final map. Not obviously. I didn't know when I first played it that you could click on her, like, in her cage, because she's on the map. And she'll actually create, like, these 2 mini, like, rings of fire, which is kind of cool. That's probably what made it a bit easier, but just in general, it's very difficult, because it's a very short map, and they come from 2 lanes, and they don't really converge very much. So it is a very challenging map to beat for the first time. So it's always a cool experience when that does happen. I do think, by the way, I'm just going to go for cam protection on both of them here, because cam balloons are probably going to come rather quickly. I'm a little scared, though, because we have zombie balloons. A recent fact I recently learned is that, okay, actually, there is a fourth path here. Guess I was wrong. What was I going to say? I believe it's 30%, maybe even 60% of purple balloons after round 60. Not purple balloons, 60% or 30% of zombie balloons after round 60 have a 50% chance to spawn a purple balloon. I don't think it's a zombie purple balloon. It might be a zombie purple balloon, but I'm pretty sure it's just a normal purple balloon. But regardless, it's a purple balloon, and purple balloons are evil, evil, evil balloons. Not quite as bad as the bad balloon, but still not great. That's weird looking. When the zombie graves are on the map, and then the map moves, and then the round spawns, and then the balloons end up on the wrong side of the map. It's very strange looking. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised the code even allows that, but I suppose the maps always exist. I don't know, I feel like that's bound to have caused a bug when the game was first made, like, just Bloons spawning on the sand, it would freak out and Bloon would just get, like, stuck in place or something. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that's probably what happened or something like that. Let's get Ice King quickly as camo protection, and we'll go for a few upgrades for Ice King. He needs to be able to defend us against the mighty purple balloon, so he's got to be pretty strong. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, I think I got off topic a bit, but Flame Princess, very, very helpful early game. Definitely the big thing is, if you don't have Flame Princess, you're not ready for hard mode. Like, that's almost a for sure fact, which is kind of crazy. Just how crucial of a role she plays in the game, and in the progression early on to move you up from normal mode to hard mode, because it is just such, like, she's such a powerful character, having lead popping power and easy camo protection, homing projectiles, good damage, high pierce, all of that stuff combined. It makes her one of the best characters in the entire game, which is really cool, but it also is just, it's one of the reasons that makes her so powerful. So that's definitely an important thing. If you are playing this for the first time and you don't have Flame Princess, you should definitely get Flame Princess, or try to as soon as possible. It's a difficult stage, as I mentioned, so it's going to be a bit till you can do it, but definitely one of your priorities when starting up would be to get Flame Princess. Out of curiosity, obviously it's been a while since I since I started this game, but would you be interested in, like, an order of what characters you should get? Because I do remember the order that I got, like, all the characters for the most part. It started with, it wasn't necessarily the best order, there's some things I'd probably change about it, but obviously Finn, Jake, and Max you start with, essentially, then you are forced to get PB. I believe I went for Ice King next. I'm pretty sure you were also forced to get him next, but I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure PB you definitely had to get, though, which is also pretty crucial because she's your first camo detection, I believe. Oh no, Max didn't have camo detection. I'm mixing things up. And then I tried to go for Flame Princess, failed. Tried to go for Sam. I believe I succeeded, and then I'm pretty sure I had to get Sai first, and then using Sai and Sam, which were pretty powerful, I was able to get Flame Princess, at which point I believe that was when I got Warrior PB. And then I believe I went for Captain Cassie. Then, believe it or not, C for Charlie I think was the last character, or one of the last characters I got, obviously not including the premium characters. Let me try to remember what else happened in my list. So yeah, I believe it was Captain Cassie, and then I think I went for Commander Cassie, and then, oh no, Super Monkey. Super Monkey I did after Flame Princess, I remember that. But then it was Commander Cassie, after Warrior, no, Super Monkey, so it was Sai, Sam, and then I went for Flame Princess, then Super Monkey, then Warrior PB, then Captain Cassie, then Commander Cassie, and then, I believe next was, it might have been C4 Charlie then, or it was, Juggernaut Max, I'm not quite sure which, but I believe those were the last two. Marceline, I forgot about Marceline. Oh, this list in my mind that I keep saying and changing, and I'm like, wait, no, that didn't happen, I got this tower first. Marceline was in between Flame Princess and Super Monkey. Or not in between that, when did I get Marceline? No, I think it was after Warrior PB, but before I got Captain Cassie, I got Marceline. I believe that's the list, for the most part, though I could be wrong. But I would be, I don't know, I feel like I could probably give some insight on what order of characters you should go for. If someone's curious, definitely in the comments saying, yeah, that would be a cool video. I'm also thinking about potentially trying to, have a video where I start over again, like not on this account, obviously, probably on a different device. I would try to restart the game, and just like go from the beginning for a video or two. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, seeing me play the game from the beginning again, even just for 1 or 2 videos. Okay, Mob Demolish, that's a good sign, because I'm a little scared about it. Elemental Transform definitely will be a big boost, as well as Big Freeze. Will probably be enough to hard carry me to at least the Bad Balloon. Not super confident about the Bad Balloon, but up until then, I feel like Ice King stalling and stuff is going to keep me alive. But anyways, as I was saying, I would be interested in maybe doing that again, so if that's something you guys think would be cool, definitely let me know, leave a comment, like the comment CC, and I'll probably try to do that sometime soon. because I do think that would be a cool experience, both for me and for you guys, because obviously I have a lot of videos on this game. You can sort of, to some degree, see the progression of the game for me, but I started playing this game on the channel when I was already, like, beating extreme mode with a fair bit of ease, so, like, even Impoppable, I don't think my first Impoppable runs were even on this channel. I think I'd already beaten it, or beaten Impoppable on a few maps. So I definitely was at least near the end game. But like, I got Thought Cannon 1 on this channel. I got Psychic Tandem War Elephant. I remember that. I was excited about that. All the potential Wish Orb farming for the potentially one of the worst epic allies in the game. I was so excited for that character. You can see the video. Like, I was just, like, so excited for getting him. And then I used him, and then I'm like, wait a sec. This dude never hits anything. The chance to drop a Wish Orb is so low. And from the entire game, I think I got, like, one extra common or uncommon Wish Orb. And it was, like, an extreme game or a Impoppable game or something. And I'm like, what the heck? Of course, then I got Thought Cannon 1 eventually, not that long later. Ended up getting, like, I don't know, 30 Wish Orbs in one game, including 2 super rares or whatever. Definitely the better upgrade. Also, I can do these upgrades. And with that, we are actually maxed out on round 51. We have a bit of money to spare. I think I am going to go quickly if I have the option to, which I believe I should. Monkey Farmer, yes, you, as always, are going to be the little third character that we pretend we don't see, because you're not really there, you're just here to collect my treasure chests, out of pure laziness, and the fact that I kind of need the coins, and I don't know if I'm going to miss them. It's more than likely that if I have to collect them manually, I will miss them. BFB, the first BFB, I believe. Ice King, are you actually doing damage? Not bad, actually. It's a solid, like, 20 damage per hit. He's attacking pretty fast. That probably adds up pretty quickly. Not quite sure how it's 20 damage per hit. I know he has, like, Engineer's Blueprint, maybe. Does he have Engineer's Blueprint? He has, like, some damage boost, but still, that's a lot of damage, actually. I'm kind of surprised by it. Yeah, no, he's doing substantial damage to the BFB. That's weird. Ice King's not meant to do damage. I guess he's more helpful, or he's helpful in more ways than I thought, because he's almost popping the thing. Of course, then, Flame Princess gets in range and demolishes it in, like, a round or two, or not a round two, 2 or 3 seconds, but, you know, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, that's kind of cool. I didn't know Ice King, you know, he just beat an entire Moab just with his lightning. It's actually powerful. It doesn't look like it has lead popping power, though. I don't think it was able to pop those, and if the lightning can't, I don't think any of his other, like, random ice, like, projectiles are going to be able to do it. So that's too bad. It's not that big of a deal, but it definitely is too bad, because it's a cool ability. And, or not a cool ability. Freezing, in general, is pretty helpful. It would be cool if he could affect ice balloons, or not ice balloons, metal balloons. I'm not even sure if there was, like, a trinket you could give him. I mean, Tuxedo Jake's buffs would probably work, but I don't really know what you call his effects. Like, I guess the lightning's a projectile, so maybe Robo Monkey Visors would work. But then his freezing effect almost feels like a melee attack, which makes me think of, like, the Vorpal handle. If you didn't know, for lead popping power with trinkets, like, if you have to add it with a trinket, there's a different trinket for melee versus ranged. Ranged is easier, because it's super rare trinket. Robo Monkey's Visor, which also gives, like, Ghost and I think one other kind of camo. Not camo. It's Robo, or it's not Robo, it's Lead, Ghost, and something else that range attacks can pop, which is pretty powerful. Is this the first GMG? It is. I'm just very confused by the balloons, even though I know they're zombies. It didn't quite look normal. I think I'll probably activate the Fire Elemental here just to make sure we're able to deal with this. Obviously, I can one-shot the ZMG, but I don't really want to. I want to see how well we do. I am prepared to do, like, some selling and rebuying for the Baboon to see if we have a chance. But I'm also definitely prepared to use some other effects if I think we need it. Okay, now I'm kind of scared. That made it far too far, and we leaked a white balloon. No. I can't continue yet. I haven't made enough money. And we actually lost to round 60, which is really lame. How did that happen? How on earth did we lose on round 60? That's really too bad, honestly. That's why I never play this map. Or that's not why I never play this map. That's probably why I keep playing this map. Because we keep losing these challenges. Because this map is deceiving. It's deceivingly difficult. Nothing about it seems hard, yet even some pretty powerful combos I put up on this map really struggle, or just Flame Princess does. I'm starting to realize pretty much every challenge I've done on this map has involved Flame Princess, and every single challenge we've lost. Maybe Flame Princess just really sucks on this map, I don't know. But that really stinks. I'm very surprised by that. Obviously, we leaked to a white balloon, which is kind of lame, and kind of sad, because white balloons aren't that difficult to pop. But that's still really disappointing. I thought they could do a lot better than that, but what do you know? Apparently Ice and Fire, not the greatest combo in the world. But still, too bad. They could have done a little bit better. Definitely, though, I do want to say this. Let's open an Epic Wish Orb, sure. Failure of a video, an Epic Wish Orb opening softens the blow a little bit. But let's see, are we going to get something cool? Probably not. There's not all that much cool stuff left to get. You know what? Sure, let's take a 5th Gauntlet of the Hero. It's a pretty cool weapon. I wonder if it would be possible to, like, I don't know, get an almost, like, infinite of it, like, just survive using this ability. It's pretty powerful. 80 range, 0.05 cooldown, 20 damage, 1 pierce, duration 10 seconds, cooldown 180. Oh, wait a sec. I need 10 of these, or not 10 of these. I need 18 of these on 18 characters to have infinite of them. And even with, like, Cobra, I need 9 on 9 different characters. Yeah, it's not exactly the longest duration. Still a powerful epic. I think that was actually my first epic weapon, which is kind of crazy. Or not epic weapon, epic item in general. Which is kind of insane to me. Sure, win one game in Candy Kingdom. I do like to do these still. A lot of people have asked over the months and years and stuff, what's the best way for leveling up items? I always say quests. They're quite efficient. They're quite good for it. Even when I don't complete them, like this one that I'm sure I won't complete for a while. I do want to do some more Martian games. I struggle to come up with good challenges and ideas for them. Except Send in the Clones. Send in the Clones is always fun. But I do want to say that, leading into that, I guess, please, if you guys have any challenge ideas or video ideas, I really appreciate them. I do sometimes struggle a fair bit coming up with ideas for Bloons Adventure on Tower Defense videos. So I really would appreciate your feedback. If you have any ideas, please leave a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you all for watching. Consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed. I'm sorry this video was a little short and that we didn't end up making it very far. It's too bad. It happens sometimes. And I don't think it really makes sense to do another run, because I don't think we would have really made it much farther. Yes, could I be in around 60? Yeah, that was a dumb loss, but would we have made it all that much further? Maybe if I used all the abilities, but even still, there's no way we were going to win, and I don't think we would have necessarily even made it that much farther, so that kind of sucks, but sometimes it's bound to happen. But yeah, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!